Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting chapter, manufacturing. And we'll discuss that why manufacturing is very important for our country. And we will try to understand from its economic as well as geographical perspective. This video has been made for class 10th, and I will start the topic. The chapter name is manufacturing. So let us start with the definition of manufacturing. It is the process to convert raw material into valuable products. Now two words are here, two words are mentioned, two words are inserted here in the definition. One word is raw material, another word is valuable products. It means that it's all about conversion of raw material into the valuable products. Now, take examples like cotton ball is there. So cotton ball will be converted into the textile and finally into the ready-made clothes. So ready-made clothes will become the valuable product, whereas cotton ball is the raw material. Similarly, take the example of leather. So leather is the raw material, and once it will be processed, it will be converted into the shoe or belt. So belt or shoe will become the valuable products for us. Similarly, if we are going to talk about milk, milk is a raw material. Once it will be processed, it will be converted to the cheese or butter. So these will become the valuable product. So basically we need to understand that manufacturing is a process through which a simple raw material can be converted to a valuable product, to valuable goods. So basically it's talking about process. So manufacturing is nothing but a process to convert. So you will discuss about process. So what is this process? So the process is very simple, and this process can be performed with the help of machines as well as with the help of manual work. Now let's take example of utensils. Utensils can be produced by converting the aluminium or steel or brass. So here machines will be involved, and somehow mechanical or manual work can also be involved, but basically machines are involved. But what about the earthen pot? What about the local diyas that we brighten up in Deepavali? These are made with the help of manual work. So these will be made, and of course it will be converted to the finished goods, and here process will be involved. So process will include both mechanical as well as manual. So I think that now we easily understand that particular topic, that what is the definition of manufacturing. Now question is why manufacturing is very important for us. What is the importance of manufacturing for our economy or for our society? Now let's discuss one by one. The first point is written, it is backbone of economy. Why it is termed as the backbone of economy? Because here the products will be manufactured, and the products will be manufactured and it will be available to the society. Without manufacturing process, we cannot expect any product, and without product, we cannot survive, because we are encircled with valuable products. All over the society you will find the products are available. So here we need to understand that products are very important for our life, and without product we cannot survive. So it is termed as the backbone of economy, because it is going to boost the economy. Also it is going to develop many products which are important for our economy, which are important for our society. So without the presence of manufacturing, we cannot expect a good economy, a good society. Now, the second is the most valuable point here. It is mentioned here that it is going to reduce dependence on agriculture. Now, when we got the independence, after that first focus was given to the agriculture sector. So in the very first year, 5-year plan, the focus was given to the agriculture sector because we were lagging behind. But later on, in the same period, it was realized that we should focus also to the industrial sector. Why? Because without the industries, we cannot grow. We cannot expect the economy to boom or to develop. So that is why in the second 5-year plan, it was decided to go with the industrialization. And of course, in the industrialization, what will come is that we are talking about manufacturing. So manufacturing can be done in small industry or large industry, medium industry, or even with the help of business. So here we are discussing that it reduces dependence on agriculture. So of course, when manufacturing will be conducted and when people will be involved in the manufacturing process, then what will happen? Most of the people that were dependent on agriculture now they will shift towards manufacturing process. So here the dependency on agriculture will reduce. It is a good thing also, a bad thing also. Good thing in that sense that most of the people will not get pressure on the agriculture for the job or for the employment. And apart from that, if people will not get involved in the manufacturing process, then in that case we cannot expect any production, any product. Right? But here we need to understand that if most people will go towards industrialization, towards manufacturing, that is going on nowadays, then agriculture will hamper. And ultimately agriculture is the base. Industries cannot survive without the raw materials which is coming from the agriculture sector. So if you are going to neglect the agriculture sector, of course at the same time we are going to create problem for the manufacturing sector. So that is why it is written here like this. So both points are the positive and negative. But here it is written, it is a very valid point that it reduces dependence on agriculture. Of course most people will get diverted towards manufacturing. As a result, the pressure that was there on the agriculture sector, now it will be reduced. Now, third point is written is export. So of course it is going to boost the export also. If we are going to talk about balance of trade, we need to understand export and import. Both are very important component of trade. And without export and without import, we cannot expect development of our country. Because exporting or through importing, we are going to connect to different parts of the world. So here, if more and more products will be manufactured, of course, the products will become surplus. And if it will become surplus, it will be exported to other countries. Like we are exporting many valuable products to other countries. Our carpets, our fruits, our vegetables, our spices are popular all over the world. Even our textiles nowadays, these all are in great demand all over the world, and we are exporting it. And by exporting, we are earning money also. So here, because of the manufacturing only, we can expect. There was a time when in 90s when industrialization was declining. And at that time, export also got hampered. So the country could not earn much foreign exchange or foreign currency. As a result, we were declining on the economic path. Now today, more and more focus is given on the manufacturing sector, and every day, more and more industrialization process is going on. As a result, we can expect more and more products, valuable products, not only for our country, not only for our consumption, but also for the other countries. Here, the many products are going towards Singapore, Mauritius. They are taking our vegetables, they are taking our onions. We are also importing, but we are talking about export. So basically, manufacturing is going to help in the export, and that is why Prime Minister gave much emphasis on Make in India. That product should be created in India. So more and more focus has been given to create our own products so that it can be exported. And of course, the product should be quality product. Otherwise, it will not be exported. Okay. Now, next one is connected with this export only, that it will bring foreign exchange, foreign currency. Of course, so if we are going to export any product to the other countries like America or European countries, then we will get their dollar or their pound in return. So we will earn foreign exchange. And by using that particular foreign exchange, we can further move in some deal with those countries. So foreign exchange is very important. So we cannot earn foreign exchange without export, and we cannot think about export without manufacturing. Manufacturing, export, and foreign exchange are interconnected. Now come to the next point that is very valuable, that is very valid point. It is going to eradicate poverty and unemployment. Of course, if more people will get involved with the manufacturing process, they will become the part of the industrialization. They will put all their effort to increase the production. As a result, they will get money, and this is how their poverty will be removed and they will remain employed. So this is all about why we need manufacturing. Why manufacturing is very important for our country. Now let's move to the location. What is the location? If you are going to talk about manufacturing, then what is the location? What is the proper location for manufacturing process? So it can be categorized into two form. First one is geographical, second is non-geographical. So in terms of geographical, we can tell that in geographical what is required. So good climate should be there, water should be present, and raw materials should be accessible. So good climate, presence of water, and access to raw materials. These are the geographical conditions which are required for location of manufacturing process or location of industrialization. Now come to the non-geographical factors. Of course, in the non-geographical factors, 3 points are very valid. These are very important, like skilled labors are required, market should be there so that product can be sold easily, and third one is transportation system should be available to reach the product or to carry the product forward for the export or to carry the raw materials towards manufacturing units. So we understood that location is also very important and it has been categorized under two points. Okay. So we discussed today manufacturing is the need, and thereafter we discussed about location. So this is all about this video. Thank you so much.